someone wanted to know about the different feet attachments that we can use to quilt our project. So the first one that I picked up, and it's a generic one and it worked, is this one here. It has a spring attached to it so that the foot will hop up and down as I stitch. And the foot would be attached right here. It's open toe, which is what my preference is. The next one, I got a little upgrade. And I got one that has metal instead of plastic. See how this one is plastic with an open toe? On the white part is plastic. The screw will attach on the side rather than from the bottom. Let me change that around. See how the screw comes in from the bottom on this one? And this one is on the side. And this part is metal. But it's also an open toe. And it hops. I found it difficult to work with feet that hop. It tended to limit my visibility when I was stitching a pattern. But there was nothing else available. And so I went from this one to this one. Then I got this one. I think it's called the Bigfoot. See that big opening? It's not open toe, but it has a bigger opening. And it also has this little area here that shows you how the needle lines up with that opening. So like if you wanted to do stitch in the ditch or to follow a quilting pattern, you would just line up that pattern with this opening. Do you have your own free motion quilting foot, and which one do you like? Do you like a closed toe like this one but has a big opening? Do you prefer open toe? Which is your preference? I love the Janome convertible foot. The open toe, I think, helps with fine patterns where you really need to close the pattern and have accuracy, especially if you're backtracking on stitches. The visibility with a closed toe or a ruler foot can be challenging. And you see the wheel there at the top? This wheel, when I turn it, changes the height of the foot. This section gets bigger and smaller, which lowers or raises the foot. So I love that about this foot. It's the Janome convertible foot, and it's convertible because this section right here is removable. You can remove this section and add different attachments. And it doesn't hop. It glides across the surface. I really like that. So here's another toe that comes with it. And then here's another toe that comes with this Janome convertible foot. You can change this bottom into these different pieces. I always recommend to check the manufacturer first. Brother, Janome, Bernina, check them first because they're going to make a foot that works perfectly with your machine. Then if you can't find one or if they don't make it, then get an aftermarket one. And ask your local quilt shop that sells your brand what they recommend, because it's likely they have experience with what generic foot works with your machine. I confess, my 7700 is an older machine. Janome came out with the frame quilting set, and in this set, it came with a ruler foot. It came with a ruler foot. Is that amazing? This foot now had another attachment. Then Westalee came on the scene, and I end up getting a Westalee Design foot for my Janome foot. What's important about this is that it has that 1/2 inch diameter and that high collar. This is a Westalee foot, and it's for my high shank machine, a Janome high shank machine, so that it can go across the template very easily. And now a lot of sewing machine manufacturers make their own, but if your machine manufacturer does not make a ruler foot, you can get a Westalee foot for most machines. And this is my 12-inch arc template. It's one I can't live without. I love this template. If you don't have it, I recommend you get this template. And there's also now a foot called the Clarity foot. It's made by Accents in Design, and it's a ruler foot that is clear. Isn't that interesting? A clear ruler foot. I always recommend that you try it, see if you like it, and find something that works for you.